second graders, and welcome to day 2 of our Positivity Project. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mrs. Badman, and I'm one of the second grade teachers. And I'm really excited that every day 2 for Positivity Project, I get to spend it with you guys. So today we're going to learn all about open-mindedness and continue on what we learned yesterday, and we'll be able to learn some really cool new things. All right, we're ready for day 2 of our open-mindedness on P2. So how many of you guys have ever looked at a food and went, bleh, I'm not going to eat that? I know I have. So part of being an open-minded person means we're going to try new things. So we're going to watch a video today all about trying new things. So one of our big things is open-mindedness. And I'll move myself a little bit so you guys can see. What does open-mindedness mean to you? And I want you to take a second to think about that. If I said to you, you are a very open-minded person, what does that mean? Take a second to think about what that means to you. You can pause the video if you want to. I'll still be right here. So open-mindedness, as we're going to learn, is a mindset. It's something that we can change. It's something that we can work on so that we can become more of an open-minded person and try new things. And I'm not sure about you, but for me, when I have my mind open, I tend to really enjoy new things. I used to not like trying new things, but now that I do, I have a lot more fun and I get to do a lot more enjoyable things, try new foods, and go new places. So we're going to see in this video, and it's going to be all about a girl who does not like to try new things. But we're going to see at the end of the story, and I want you guys to help me answer some questions. But the whole time you're watching this, I want you to think about how Miss Lola's mindset changed a little bit.
It's time for the next mystery reader. The title of the book is I Will Never, Not Ever Eat a Tomato. I have this little sister Lola. She is small and very funny. Sometimes I have to keep an eye on her. Sometimes Mom and Dad ask me to give Lola her dinner. This is difficult because she is a very fussy eater. Lola won't eat carrots, of course. She says carrots are for rabbits. I say, what about peas? Lola says, peas are too small and too green. One day, I played a good trick on her. Lola was sitting at the table waiting for her dinner, and she said, I do not eat peas or carrots or potatoes or mushrooms or spaghetti or eggs or sausages. I do not eat cauliflower or cabbage or baked beans or bananas or oranges. And I am not fond of apples or rice or cheese or fish sticks. And I absolutely will never, not ever eat a tomato. My sister hates tomatoes. And I said, that is lucky because we are not having any of those things. We are not going to eat any peas or carrots or potatoes or mushrooms or spaghetti or eggs or sausages. There will be no cauliflower or cabbage or baked beans or bananas or oranges. We don't have any apples or rice or cheese or fish sticks, and certainly no tomatoes. Lola looked at the table. Then why are those carrots there, Charlie? I don't ever eat carrots. And I said, oh, you think these are carrots? These are not carrots. These are orange twiglets from Jupiter. They look just like carrots to me, said Lola. But how can they be carrots, I said. Carrots don't grow on Jupiter. That's true, said Lola. Well, I might just try one if they're all the way from Jupiter. Not bad, she said, and took another bite. Then Lola saw some peas. I don't eat peas, said Lola. I said, these are not peas. Of course they are not. These are green drops from Greenland. They are made out of green and fall from the sky. But I don't eat green things, Lola said. Oh, goody, I said. I'll have your share. Green drops are so incredibly rare. Well, maybe I'll nibble just one or two. Oh, said Lola, quite tasty. Next, Lola saw the potato. I will not eat potato, so don't even try. Not even mashed. Oh, this isn't mashed potato. People often think that, but no. This is cloud fluff from the pointiest peak of Mount Fuji. Oh, said Lola, in that case, a large helping for me. I love to eat cloud. Charlie, she said, those look like fish sticks to me, and I would never eat a fish stick. I know that. These are not fish sticks. These are ocean nibbles from the supermarket under the sea. Mermaids eat them all the time. Oh, I went to that supermarket one time with Mom. Yes, I know the ones. I think I've had them before, Lola said, gobbling. Are there any more? And then she said, Charlie, will you please pass me one of those? And I said, what? One of those? And Lola said, yes, Charlie, one of those. And I couldn't believe my eyes because guess what she was pointing at? The tomatoes. And I said, are you sure? Really? One of these? And she said, yes, of course. Moon squirters are my favorite. You didn't think they were tomatoes, did you, Charlie?
What a great story. I love that one. I bet a lot of you guys are thinking, maybe I can trick some of my siblings into eating things like that, right? Maybe you're getting some ideas. Maybe you are just like Lola and you were thinking, ugh, it's not good until you first try it. And you're like, you know what? I do like tomatoes, right? How cool is that? So I want you guys to either grab a piece of paper or find someone next to you to talk to. If not, I always love when you talk to me. So let's see what questions we have from the story because these really help us focus on what we're learning about. So the first question we were thinking about was Lola very open-minded at the beginning of the story? And then how do you know? Take a second to think. You can always pause this video too. So why don't you tell me or someone next to you, was Lola very open-minded? Good. Lola was not very open-minded in the beginning. She didn't want to touch anything, right? Especially something she didn't know or know she knew she didn't like. You know, like peas. She didn't like peas at all. She didn't want carrots. And it told us at the beginning because she said, I don't like it. I won't eat it, right? No good. Now, that leads us to the next one. We said, how did Charlie, her older brother, help Lola to open her mind to new things? What did he try? What were some really cool tricks that he tried to help his sister have a new open-minded perspective and try it from different angles? Ready? Tell someone next to you, write it down, or tell me. I'm all ears. You guys have some great ideas. I love it. Yes, Charlie was able to make Lola open her mind, use her imagination, right? And when he was able to help her see things from a new perspective, so seeing it as not just carrots, right? But from food from Jupiter. How cool was that? He was able to change her mindset. And I'm wondering if you guys saw the same thing, but as soon as he said that something was from a new place or changed how she thought, she seemed a little bit more open, didn't she? Now the next one says, how did being open-minded change Lola? Was this a good or bad thing? What do you guys think? Was it good or bad that Lola changed her mind? Or do you think she should have stayed the same way and, not had any new food or not tried anything that she knew she disliked? What do you guys think? Remember, tell someone next to you, write down, or talk to me. Good. I think that it was a good thing that Lola changed her mind because then she was able to find all these wonderful things that she thought she didn't like to eat, but now her palate, which means what she likes to eat, what she thinks tastes good, has gotten bigger. So now she can have a lot more different. She can have a lot more food and a bigger variety, which means that she could try all new things. And I think that always, not even just in the story, but I think just being open minded is a good thing. It helps us see different people's perspectives, and it helps us become healthier, happier people because we're able to explore more of the world. If we only eat the same thing every day and we always stay in, a little box, are we going to grow as much as humans? Are we going to become the best versions of ourselves? No. We need to make sure that we're trying the world around us, we're trying all these new fun things, and we are able to keep a positive attitude and try out things that others might like. Now, what other character strengths do you need to be open minded? I want you guys to think about that for a second. I want you to think about what character strengths. Remember all of the 24 we have? If not, think about the one that you think is a good strength to have when you're open minded. I want you guys to quick tell someone next to you, write it down, or give me a little talk and see what you guys think. Little think, pair, share with me. What character strength do you need to be open minded? This is how you hear a lot of good things. So, one of the character strengths that I think is fantastic for this one is just curiosity. I think in order to be open minded, you have to be curious about the world around you, right? You also have to have that zest and that love of learning and trying new things, right? I know I say that a lot in my classroom is that we need to be curious. We need to learn to love learning about new things and trying new foods and, meeting new people, trying new cultures, all those fun things. Like being able to enjoy the world around you and have fun with it, right? And that's part of zest, right? The zest for life is having fun with everything around you. And I think that's a really powerful thing. And I know I've seen a lot of you guys try it as well. So as we go on this week, I want you guys to keep thinking about in the back of your head what character strengths we need to be open minded. And I also want you guys to think about how you can open your mind just a little bit more and what things come of it. What makes you open minded? How can that open mindedness help make you a healthier and happier person? You guys have been doing great this week, and I'm so excited that this is an open minded week because I love starting my year that way so that as we go on, we really have that well aware mindset of everything around us, and we're really excited to try some new things. Great job, guys. Have a wonderful day. You're doing great.